So yesterday we have talked about some Windows basics. Now we will start that things. Okay. So as you can see, it is visible to you or not, or and I am audible or not.
Yes, sir, it is visible in your.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this time we have to talk like we have talking about reliability monitor. So what is this thing? So if we talk about this thing, just go there and so here you can see there is. This is called as the reliability monitor. What are things you can see here? So it will showing you approx 30 days of what happening to your system. Okay, this all the things. This will tells you from last 1 month all the histories of your operating system, like what are the critical events happening, what are the warning things happen, what are the information events. As you can see here, this is something called as I is something is called as information events. There is something, this sign is called as the critical warnings, and this is something like called as critical events. As you can see here, if I select this tab, okay, here you can see there is something critical events, okay, and there is something warning events, and there is something informational events. Yes or no? So as
Yes,
you
sir.
can see, this is the, just a minute, I guess anyone's, okay, no issue. So this is the tab where we can manage to see what are the problems happen. Okay, if we click on this information events, okay, so here you can see there is a description like installation successful, what are the things you are installing. This will say you that there are something which are installation successful. Okay, that goes, let me check. There is the, okay, so this is the tab where we can see what are the logs and what are the events are happening there. Okay, if we see this warning tab, so installation failure, Windows failed to install the following update with that type of error, Intel software component, that things. Okay, if we see here the critical events, so as you can see this is the stop responding and was closed. So there is a description, problem caused this program to stop interacting with Windows. So as you can see there are lots of things we can get from here. Okay, so this is the important thing we have to know about this thing. So this is the that type of ability monitor, reliability monitor. Okay, and in this reliability monitor there are three scenarios as you can see here. First one is informational events. If we talk about what is the informational event, so in informational events you can get all the successful events are going in this informational events. As you can see, if I okay, again I made a mistake. Where it goes again in maintenance. Oh, here it is. So as you can see, if I click in any events, in the informational events, as you can see there is a word is successful term. So it means whatever the events is successful, it goes into the informational events. Okay, after that there is the warnings. If I show you warnings, so it is something like can be part of information or critical. Okay, there is a 50-50 chances of it can be a, if you getting this warning message many times event. Okay, and you look into this what happening are going there and what happened can be there. Okay, so what is the problem? If you see what is the problem and you solve this problem, that warning goes into the information events. Either if you can't if you ignore this problem and you never see what happening to this, okay, then it will goes into the critical events, and in the critical events it means there is only the failure. Okay, any questions? It is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the reliability monitor. After that, as you can see, I have already talked about sys internal source. After that, there is a computer management. Okay. if we talk about the computer management, so what are the things are there? So in computer management, this is the one common place where all things you can see. If we talk about here, you can see task scheduler. Okay, sorry, schedule. Okay, you can see here task schedule. Here you can see event viewer. Here you can see all the shared folders. Here you can see we have already talked about this thing, resources monitor, or we can say performance monitor. Here you can see device manager. What are the software and hardware are there? You can see here from here. There is the disk management. What are the type of you want to divide your disk into in which part? So this is the place where you can look into these things, and what are the services and what are the things are run or stops or anything. From here you can see anything. So this is the computer management. So let me open two tab first. Oops, I made a mistake again. Okay, this is the temp file. Okay, just a minute. And if we talk about the temp file, so I have deleted all the prefetch file here today, so that's why I have to show you that this time the prefetch files images. Okay, so this is the prefetch file images. Let me open for you. Okay, this is not a clear picture. No issue. So anyone who did not delete its prefetch file, please share your screen for me. Anyone would like to share your screen and show me your temp file and prefetch file, because I want to teach you. Anyone? Okay, no issue. Let me open my virtual box then. Give me a minute. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so here you can see I have already opened two files. First one is temp file and second one is prefetch file. Okay, so if I talk about the prefetch file and I have talk about the temp file, so all the application which you have opened, okay, this will create some cache file. So it will goes into the temp file. Okay, so this is the file where you get all the files which you have opened. Okay, and their cache will be stored in this file. But if we talk about the prefetch file, it is very important file. Okay, or we can say directory. On the basis of the in forensics, because if any, okay, so let's say me one thing. Whenever you open a new uh, application, and if I say that you will open the new application, and you many times you open the application, just to take an example, Microsoft is, you are opening once in a month or once in a 3 months, whenever, but you are opening Chrome every day, every time. So whenever you click on the Chrome, it will start very quickly. But if I talk about the Microsoft Edge, it will start after some time, because whenever you open any application first time, it will create some file in the prefetch. Okay, after that this file will open in your display monitor. So why it is important? Because anything, let's take an example that attacker attack into your system, and the malware will hack your systems, and anyhow they will create whatever they want, they will get that thing, and after that malware delete itself. Okay, so where you can find out that is any malware or anything is there is any attack in your system with what type of malware it is or not, everything you can see in this prefetch file. You can see this in the prefetch file. If there is any type of attack happening, if there is any malware is there, you can see from here. Okay, so this is the prefetch and this is the temp file. Okay, as you can see I am right, there is temp and prefetch. After that there is something called as file extension. So we have already know about that dot temp is the extension of the temp file, and dot pf is the extension of the prefetch file. Let me show you. Okay, so this is one. So as you can see, this is a pf file, and when I click on this, so I guess this is not showing this time, but it is a temp file. Okay, if I click on this and go to the rename, I guess no, so this is not showing this time. Okay, so temp file is something dot temp, and prefetch, the file extension of prefetch is dot pf. Okay, what is the shortcut, what is the extension of shortcut, and what is the, okay, I forgot to write one file name, dot asm. No issue, I will write that thing. So dot asm is the assembly language, because in today's time assembly language is not anybody wants to learn, or there are more less people is learning the assembly language. That's why all attackers want to create their malwares in assembly language. Okay, because if you don't know how to attack, then you can't prevent these things. So that's why if you don't know how to create the things, you can't detect the things, because you don't know what is the assembly language and this type of stuff. Okay, so that's why many malwares, approx 70 to 80% malwares are in the assembly language. That's why .asm is the file extension of assembly language. Okay, after that there is something called as .lnk. So .lnk is the extension of shortcut. Okay, lnk is the name of the shortcut. Let me show you one thing. So there are the lots of shortcut here. Okay, all the shortcut extension name is .lnk. It's okay. After that there is .cab. It is the extension of the archive files. Okay, this is the extension of the archive file. Okay, so this is the all the basics which I taught you this time. Okay, so last time I say you to make your IDs in try hack me and btlo. So anyone have created their ID in try hack me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will paste some codes, sorry, some links. Okay, and after that you have to do some practices on there.
Yes, sir.
Let me paste all the things. So I will paste. Okay, I will paste these things. Okay, please go through this link. Okay, and solve the part 1 and part 2. So this time please solve the part 2, and part 1 will be the your homework, but we can't access the part 3 because it is the part of the premium. Okay, no issue, there is no need to purchase these things. These two things are very good. Okay, so I will give you for this scenario how much time you need. Okay, so as you can see here, there are lots of things you have to do. There are lots of questions. Okay, and after doing this homework you will get know about Windows very good. Okay, so that's why I am saying. Okay, what happening to all the guys? Okay, so I will paste this. Okay, this questions so goes to there. Okay, and solve this thing as a homework. Let's proceed to our next topic. Okay, so and I have already say you that to view firewall logs in Windows, this command you can use. Okay, and after that if I say you these things, to view firewall logs in Windows, so this is the uh, path where you can see the all type of logs. Okay, all type of the logs related to the firewalls. Okay, now move on to the Linux fundamentals, because it is also we have to look into these things. Sorry, hello. So here we are. Okay, on to the Linux command. If we talk about, we have already know about that the firewall of the Linux is IP tables. Okay, so there is some path where we can see our logs of the Linux. So if we talk about the Linux logs, so this is the path where we can see the all the logs related to the Linux. Okay, after that if we talk about the what is the, this is the slash var slash log slash messages. This will show you some general messages of logs. After that there is authentication log, there is kernel log, there are lots of logs we can see in the Linux. Okay, if we talk about this dollar sign and hash sign, you ever see this type of sign? Let me show you this thing. Okay, let me open the Kali Linux. Okay, what happening? So there is only one, Windows is open. Okay, let's close this window and now open the Kali Linux. Okay, so here you can see this is the dollar sign, and when we go to the root users, as you can see there is a hashtag. Okay, so this dollar sign is shows the normal user, you are in the normal type of things, and this hashtag is showing the root user and the super user. Okay, that it means you are in the uh, something like you can access anything which you want. Okay, so we can say you are in the admin user. Okay, now so here is something like switch user su, which is provide root user password, and sudo, which is provide normal user password. If I go to this thing and now if I click su, then we are in the root kali, and if we now type sudo ss, we because there is no any other users, that's why it is we redirect to the root kali, and because there is only one user, that's why it is showing only that thing. But if you are using two users in the kali Linux, it will just when you ever type su, this will go to redirect to you to the next user. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, after that if we talk about the next command of ours, so as you know, if we search in the command terminal of Windows, we have to type ipconfig. But in the in the Linux, we have to type the ifconfig, or we can say ifa. Okay, this both command you can type and you will get your IP addresses. After that, there is the W. W is for the user information. Who is the user? It will tell that thing. If we type W, here you can see there is a something which is type all the details. Okay, after that there is something called as pw, cd, ls. Okay, if we talk about these things, so pw is the what is the pw, anyone?
It's a print working directory.
Sorry, it
It will
will,
print the print working directory.
yes, in which directory you are working this time, this will tell you that thing. After that there is something cd. Cd means change directory. Okay, as you can see, if this time I am in the Cyberiuminfotech. Okay, this time we are in the Cyberiuminfotech, and we want to go to the any another directory. So what we have to do, just we have to type cd and whatever your web things, desktop, let's say we want to go to the desktop. As you can say, we have redirect to the desktop directory. Okay, so cd is used for the change directory. If we talk about ls, so ls is just showing all the details what are the available in that directory. Let's type me ls. Okay, so this is the ls. Okay, as you can see there are lots of tools I have installed for the ethical hacking batch, so that's why it is something like that type of thing, but they are not that much tools. This is the only tools for the footprinting and scanning. Okay, after that, so no issue, we will talk about that thing after that. Now we want to see ls some hidden files also, then we have to type ls space slash la. Okay, here you can see let me show you here this 4 8 12 16 or 20 files. Okay, but now if you count this file here, they are much more better than total 200 files are there. Okay, as you can see, so these are the something, these are the something as you can see here. Okay, so here you can see all the hidden files also, hidden directories also. Okay, Okay, so this is the thing, as you can see here. Okay, so this command is used for that kind of thing. Okay, after that, if we talk about which, so here this is the v nano. Okay, these all are the text editor like notepad. If I am talking about the notepad in the windows, then we will talking about the v nano, gdit. These all are the text editors. Okay, if we talk about the who am I, so just type who am I, it will shows you where are you in this time. Okay, if we go to the switch to the another, okay, let me switch this time, no issue. What happening here? Okay, so this time we are in the root, so that's why it shows who am I. Okay, in the root things, if we change the user, okay, if we talk about why this thing is not working in this, okay, no issue, let me disconnect this thing and again open. Okay, as you can see, this time what this will say you, so here you can see you are in the normal user, that's why it is showing these things. Okay, so after that there is something called as history. So history means whatever you command use, okay, whatever the command you use till last time, here you can see here. Okay, all the commands are here. Okay, what are the commands you use in last few days, all the commands you can see here. Okay, as you can see, what are the commands I have used in last few days, all the commands are mentioned here. As you can see, there is something update and install command, there is openvs, it is used for the vulnerability assessment in the module 5 of CEH. Okay, after that there is this is also part of GBM, this is also part of vulnerable assessments. Okay, after that there is something like postgres. Okay, the database related thing. After that there is the, so there are lots of things you can see. Okay, there are lots of command. As you can see, this is the 7 list 3R. This command is used for the searching subdomains. Okay, go buster is also the something like this is the word list commands. So there are lots of commands we have used, and this, that's why they are showing this type of things. Okay, any questions? As you can see, there is something command like smtp user enumeration. This command is used in the enumeration. Okay, so there are lots of command are there. Okay, so that's why it shows history. Okay, let me check if any question to anyone. No. Okay, so after the so I am already teach you history. Okay, no issue. After that there is ping and trace route. Okay, let me first show you the history in this thing. History, as you can see, we can't use history. And if we use ifconfig, no. But what happened if we use ipconfig? As you can see, we are in the this thing. Okay, so this is the thing. After that, if we use trace route, as you can see, if we go with trace route 8.88, as you can see, there is nothing we can do. But whenever we use trace rt and again go with this, it will show you the network map. Okay, but in the Kali Linux we can go with some called as trace route, trace sorry trace route 8.8.8.8. Okay, and here you can see all the network map, it will show you. Okay, so this is the thing. After that, if we go with, if you want to check, if you want to check is your internet is uh, going or not or running or not, so just you have to ping and it will, if the packet received, then your internet is running. Okay, so just wait for few seconds and now cancel it, this will show. So here you can see 5 packets transmitted, 4 received, 20 packet loss, 20% loss. It means your internet is little bit slow. Okay. After that, there is something called cat and strings. Let me show you what are these things. So if we talk about cat, so there are lots of files. Let me show you some cat. So this is the thing. No issue. I will show you this thing also. So this is the cat. So this is the part of my last class batches. Okay. So as you can see, there is no thing like cat. Name.txt. So there is some. But if we use these terms, what is going on? Okay, okay. There is no. So I have to open the NS. Okay, okay, okay. So cat NS. Okay. Here you can see we are in this file. What happening? Okay, so that is not the file that which I am looking for. What is it? Okay, so these are the part of. Okay, this is the empty file. That's why it is not opening this time. Again, my CPU get stuck. Give me a minute. Okay. So as here you can see, so there is no any that type of file. That's why I can't show you the cat command this time. Let me check another one subdomain. If okay, as you can see, so there is the human readable file, and there is no any there is all the things are human readable. That's why it shows this thing. But if I elaborate this thing, what is the difference, major difference between the cat and strings? Let me write again. So I have no that type of file this time. That's why I can't explain you in better way, but I can give you some idea. Okay, whenever you type open any save file with cat command, this will shows everything whatever there is written. If you can't, if you can read or you can't read, so it can be human readable or it can't be human readable. So all the things cat will shows you. But whenever you choose strings command, this will shows only that thing which can be read by the human. Okay, that is the major difference between the cat and strings. Okay. Okay, after that I have already show you history. After that there is touch, and touch command is used for create a new file. Touch command is create for the new file. Okay, touch command is used for the create a new file. After that there are commands like change mode. Okay, sorry, change mode. Okay, and this will give some permissions, like there are lots of things like read, write, executable. Okay, so you can use these things from this command. Okay, you need any permission, then you can give with this thing. After that there is something chown. Okay, this will give some ownership. If we change, you want to change the ownership of any file, ownership of any file, you can use the this command. After that there is something called as cron tab space hyphen e slash l. So this is the something like schedule tasks in your command. Okay, schedule tasks in command, just like schedule tasks in the Windows, same schedule tasks in the Linux. Okay, after that there is something called as stop. It will shows you sorry, top, it will shows you process information. What are the process running in the Linux? It will shows you that type of things in top. After that there is system ctl. Okay, any system or service you want to start in Linux, you have to type first systemctl. Like you want to start the Apache server, so first you have to type systemctl start Apache, just like these things. This is just an example for starting these things. Okay, so this is the systemctl. Okay, so we can say systemctl in short language is control panel of Linux. Okay, so this is the systemctl. After that there is cp. After that there is the cp. Cp means copy. After that there is mb. Mb means move. There is something like rm, and rm means remove. Okay, after that there is something called grep, awk, sed, sort. These all commands are used for the sorting and greping. Okay, greping means finding. If we talk about in the terms of Linux, greping means finding. As you can see, last time I am using some commands like cat, and there is something written already written grep, because I have already used that command. Okay, let me show you again if there is available or not still. So here you can see. So last time I have using some this thing in any command. Let me show you where I am using this command. So I forgot where I am using this command. uh, I guess this command I have used in the um, crosslink, I guess. Uh, let's check me crosslink. Yes, so cat names dot txt grep anupam. As you can see, first let me show you what is this thing. So I have used crosslink to find out the emails from the all the users of the from the LinkedIn. As you can see here, I am using this command to find out the emails name for the from the LinkedIn users. Okay, as you can see there are lots of things are there, but what I want to search, is there any name of related to Anupam or not. Okay, so when I use this command, let me show you again. When I use this command, which command, let me uh, this command, grep command, this will find the name which is related to the Anupam, and this will shows me next to this command. Here you can see this is the Gmail they find from here. Okay, so this is the command we have used for the finding anything. Okay, so this all the tools which I show you this time, this is the all the part of ethical hacking. There are lots of tools. Approx, if we talk about minimum 70 to 120 to 130 tools we are using in the Kali Linux. Okay, so after that we will talk about that things after some time. Okay, let me say one thing. If we talk about these things, okay, where we are in the paint. Okay, so this is the grep command. After that there is something like head. There is something like head. Okay, if we talk about head and tail command. Okay, tail command, which is shows us top, and head command will shows you the top, and tail command shows you the last 10 lines of the file. And you can use /n to increase and decrease the count of line. Okay, and you want last lines of the file updated. So there, if we talk about, there are some files which is still you are writing anywhere, and you were looking into the server to anywhere. Okay, and you want updated all line after a certain period, so you have to type tail space slash sorry hyphen app, and you will got the updated lifelines. Okay, after there we will use some commands like host name. Okay, host name. After there we will use something called as ps. So why we use host name, let me show you. I guess everyone know about the host name. What happening to my keyboard? So host name, as you can see, when you installing your Kali, okay, installing the Kali, you have to given some host name, and that host name will shows here. Okay, that is the host name. And if we talk about PS, so as you can see, this is something like you have already seen in the Windows PID, process ID. What are the process running? This is the PS. Okay, and there is something called as top. If I click on the top, as you can see, what are the current processes are running, this will shows here. Okay, okay, after that there is something called as find. It is also so let me tell you one thing. First write me this thing, find, and second one is locate. So find and locate is still same thing, but if we talk about find and locate thing, so locate uses database. Okay, whenever you have to use if you want to search the locate command, then you have to update your database, because locate will search on the database. Okay, let's say you have update anything in your file, okay, and you want to locate this thing, then this will not using then you can't find anything because you have to update your database. But if you using find, then you can find whatever you are looking for if there is, okay, available. Then after that, if I will show you id, so if I talk the id, so this will show the user's id and some privileges. Okay, so this is the thing for the this domain. Okay, windows and linux domain. So this is the whole thing. Okay, let me write one thing which I have mentioned with you dot asm, and change the color. And one thing I have to do for this. Okay, and I have already say you that the dot asm is used for the assembly language. Okay, so this is the thing, this is the whole things. Okay, now what you have to do after these things, let me show you in try me. When you complete your this class of windows fundamental, you have to go to the linux fundamental. Okay, you have to go to the linux fundamental, and here you have to do these three, all parts are the free. So in these weekdays, please complete all these things. Okay, all these three things. If you do these three things, this will very helpful for you. Okay, and please anyone copy this link and paste in the whatsapp group. Okay, and I will write all these things whatever I want to write. These two things anyone can do or not?
Said done, sir.
Yes, yes, please do this. Okay, please copy all two link. Okay, and paste in the whatsapp group, and I will guide what to do this with this. Okay, so this is the domain 2. After that, so there are we can do two things. One thing, if we go with uh, theory parts, I am good with this also, but there is one thing I would like to say. If you all are ready, then we can move on to the digital forensics parts, where we will do some forensics related works like we can do network forensics, we can do email forensics, we can do disk based and memory based forensics. So it will be some practical things. Okay, so let me know what you people like. So you have already the course domain what we are reading this time. So we I just skip the domain to SOC tools, because if we do not know about the Windows basics, Linux basics, then how can we do the SOC and SOC related SOC tools? Okay, so that's why we have completed domain 1 on the first day. After that, this time we are completed our the domain. Domain 2 means, no, we have not completed domain 2. We have completed our domain, if we talk about. So this is also part of the domain 2. But after that we will go into the, yes, this is also the part of the domain 2 also. But after that we will go to the DFIR, okay, digital forensic and incident response. If anyone want to say anything, please say me this time. Yes, yes, anyone, anything you would like to say?
So in domain 2, when will we cover?
So domain 2 after the DFIR,
Okay, sir.
we will nothing leave. Okay, yes, we will cover everything. There is no need to worry about if our senior Siva said you to this course will be goes to the 4 weeks. Okay, if there is anything is incompleted, that we have to complete all the things. We will not leave anything. Okay, so that's
Okay,
why
sir.
I am saying you this thing. So this is the thing. Okay, so domain 1 we have already completed. We are now reading the some fundamental things, Windows and event login, this thing. After that we will reading some domain 3 DFIR. Okay, and after DFIR we will move into the domain 4 threat intelligence, and after that we will complete the Splunk and security union. This is not the vast domain. That's why we can cover this thing 1 day or 2 days, because Splunk is the another thing. We will just see the overview of the Splunk. Okay, because Splunk is a very vast thing. Because I have already shown you the Splunk things, because sometimes before it was the market leader in the same, but this time there are two market leaders, Curador and Azure Sentinel. But after a certain time, Azure Sentinel will be the market leader alone. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hi Salman. I think you are very late. Now we will wind up the class. And what is the yes pasted in the WhatsApp group? Let me tell you that thing. So yes is pasted 2 words, okay, which I have given as a task. First one is the Windows fundamental. First you have to create a ID in your try hack me, and there you have to complete these 3 fundamental of Linux and all the 2 fundamental of Windows fundamentals. Okay, and let me share and I will upload this this image, whatever this thing. Okay, I will paste this thing in the uh, drive. Okay, and from the next weekend, okay, from the next week Saturday we will start our DFIR. Okay, I will give you lots of content in DFIR. There is no need to worry about these things. I will give you lots of content. Okay, there are lots of content I will give you. It's my promise. You will never regret to attend this class. Okay, and as Siva mentioned in the group, there is a free Azure Sentinel class. It also, but for that thing you have to register registration first. So I am not marketing anything. I am just awareing all those things. It is all things depends on you, and that's why I am aware all these things related to you, that we are offering this thing. Okay. So if anyone like to enroll this thing, you can chat with Siva, and from the after the tomorrow, sorry, from after the tomorrow, the C8 and Curador batch will be start. If anyone want to interested, like 1-to-1 or in batch, you can contact in the WhatsApp group. Okay, Siva will teach you many things. Uh, okay, so just today for the class, we should wind up the class, and I have give you some homeworks. If you are sincere about these things, you can do that thing because that is the important one. Okay, after that we will do lots of practical in the DFIR. We will use we have lots of tools. Okay, so I will show you every single tool in the DFIR. Okay, till then please complete all the tasks which is mentioned by us. Okay, okay then.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
bye bye, good night to all of you.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right,
Thank
thank you.
you.